Imagine being so good at your job that your boss feels threatened and orders you to stop helping anyone. Well, this guy obeyed, and it destroyed the entire workplace. Here's exactly what happened. I've been working as a senior technician at an IT company for over 6 years. It's not a huge company, but we manage a lot of mid-sized business systems, and I genuinely loved my job. I knew almost everything about our network, our clients, and how to fix most problems quickly. Because of that, I became the go-to person for pretty much everyone. If a junior tech got stuck, they'd ask me. If customer support needed to understand a weird ticket, they'd call me. Even my previous managers used to consult me before giving instructions to the team. Then came our new boss. He was transferred from another branch, and honestly, from day one he seemed insecure. It was like he needed to prove he was the smartest person in the room, even though he clearly didn't understand most of our systems yet. One morning, after about a month of him being there, he called me into his office. He had this fake smile that instantly put me on edge. He said, "Look, I've been observing your work, and I think you need to focus more on your own tasks. You're helping people too much. They need to learn to figure things out on their own. It makes you look like you're trying to be the hero." At first, I genuinely thought he was joking. I laughed and said, "Well, I only help when I'm free. I never leave my own tickets unresolved." But his expression didn't change. He leaned forward and repeated, "No. From now on, stop helping your coworkers. They're relying on you too much. Focus only on your assigned tasks." I sat there stunned for a moment, then nodded. If that's what he wanted, fine. That very afternoon, chaos started. One of the junior technicians came running to me, looking terrified. A client's email server was completely down, and she didn't know how to restore it. Normally, I would have walked her through it step by step so she'd learn for next time. But remembering what my boss said, I just shook my head and replied, "Sorry, I can't help. Boss's orders." Her eyes widened in shock. She walked away, and I could hear her frantically calling the boss for help. The next day, customer support pinged me multiple times about urgent technical tickets. I politely declined each one, saying, "Apologies, but I've been told to focus only on my tasks." By the third day, tickets were piling up everywhere. Clients were furious because their issues weren't being solved fast enough. Some tickets that I could have fixed in 15 minutes were sitting there unresolved for hours. My boss started getting direct angry calls from clients, and since he didn't understand the systems, he had to scramble to find someone else to fix the problems, which wasted even more time. By the end of the week, 2 of our biggest clients pulled their contracts and went to competitors. Everyone in the department was stressed and demotivated. Junior techs felt lost without guidance, customer support was drowning in complaints, and my boss was getting roasted in management meetings. Finally, on Friday evening, he called me back into his office. He looked exhausted, with bags under his eyes, and his fake smile was completely gone. He said, "Why haven't you been helping anyone this week?" I kept my expression neutral and replied calmly, "I was just following your instructions. You told me not to help anyone, so I didn't." He closed his eyes for a moment and took a deep breath before saying, "All right, go back to helping people, please." From that day on, he never questioned how I worked again. In fact, he started deferring to me for major decisions because he realized I wasn't trying to be a hero. I was just making sure the entire team and company didn't fall apart. What would you have done if your boss gave you such a ridiculous order? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe for more malicious compliance tales just like this one.